Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. This is Sunday. So, guys, I decided to pull and just do a general reading because I already got the 4 signs up there. And I called in my spiritual counselors. I called in someone else's spiritual counselors. And I asked them for a general collective reading. And the first rune that popped up was man is going from the microchism to the macrochism. It also stands for humanity. And then I felt energetically, I felt somebody's spirit guide or angel or ancestor step up and say, I want them to understand this. Okay. So, and down here, guys, just to let y'all know this time and what is within your control. When I pulled Algus, the first thing I heard was they're not listening. So somebody has a spiritual gift or some things coming in that they are resisting like crazy. So let me explain to y'all what we got here this morning. And guys, don't take it in a bad way. Sometimes we are slow to realize we are having a spiritual awakening. If it's one of those things that has been building over time instead of something that's come crashing in and smoking and going, here I am. Okay, so this is a message for someone whose spiritual gifts are coming in or relationships coming in that is meant to be something on their path of destiny, and they're not seeing it for what it is. They're not listening. They're saying to me, or they're not understanding what they're seeing. Take it how it resonates. So first of all, we have gifts, we have relationship, we have wisdom, advice coming in. So I feel like somebody's spiritual council members are telling them that their gifts are coming in, and it's so subtle, they're not understanding. Maybe you're someone like me that's more hyper, that you don't realize what's going on, but you're having signs and synchronicities, but you're not understanding them because you're not taking the time to listen, they're saying. And the reason why I say this is because we have a lot of movement, and we also have an opening. So whatever this is that's opening up for you, you're not quite understanding what's going on. And when you finally do, we have relief. And then we have Isa, which means at some point you stop and you say, oh, is that what that is? Oh my gosh, because you didn't realize it. Now, when Tyr first pulled up, it was reverse. I don't like dealing in reversals for the most part, but I feel like it... Guys, they're saying whoever this is, because I did turn it up right, but what they're saying is you are being stubborn, but you don't realize it. So they're not saying it's like that you're being mean-hearted or you're just not seeing it because you're either scared of it, they're saying, or you're not sure what to do with it, okay? But they're saying it's an opportunity for you, okay? So we're going to put that back up right because, everything has a reversal to it, guys. Because then there's this doorway. So, and then we also have fruits for your labor. So either rather you do some research, or maybe you Google signs and synchronicities, or you Google messages your angels can give you, or your ancestors can come in for you, give you. And this apparently is resonating from more than one person because we have Manas here. Okay, and this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you, but I feel like they're saying that they're stepping up and saying some of you are not, maybe you have just one special gift that's going to be really important in the future, and you're not, and it's so subtle, you're not understanding it, okay? So for whoever this is for, maybe pay more attention to what's going on around you, they're saying. Like, they're showing me somebody that you see from across a crowded room or in a store or something like that. And just the way they look at you, you pick up a vibe, and that's what your gift is. You pick up some kind of a vibe from this person, or this person's highly intuitive, and because they come around, they help open up the door for you to see what gifts you have. And this could be a total stranger, guys. Somebody that comes into contact with you sets your antenna off, and yes, it is exactly what you think it is. You just don't think that's what it is. Okay? So this is very, very subtle, they're saying. And my angels are smiling at me saying, yes, that is completely true. Somebody's just not understanding what they're seeing. And they're saying that's not a bad thing, guys. They're just saying, take your time. Because some of you aren't going to have a bunch of gifts. You're only going to have 1 or 2 gifts that are going to be really important for you on your path of destiny in your lifetime going into the future. And a lot of my readings are like that, guys. They're talking about going into the future. Okay? So, and it seems to me this morning, it's feeling like they're telling me that there's some kind of a plan in the future where, and yesterday I was getting this message too about something between the seers, people that do divination, and people that have special gifts that don't do divination. So there's some kind of a message related to that as well. And I'm not really sure what it is, guys. I'm going to try to do a reading on it at some point in the very near future, between the seers, the people that are on YouTube, not on YouTube, people that you see in different places that you know do readings, maybe some friends know some friends know some friends, or something like that. And there's some kind of a message coming in for me that has something to do on the timeline between seers and the people that have special gifts other than being a seer that are meant to do something in the future. And I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like they're telling me it's something within all this. So I'm not sure what that is. And because that's more like a message for me, but it's just they're saying, yeah, like that. So guys, I don't know, take that how it resonates. It may not resonate for y'all. It may just be something they're trying to explain to me between the seers and the people that have special gifts coming in that are meant to do something in the future. So maybe that's what they're wanting seers to point out to people, is that some of you aren't going to have a bunch of gifts. You're just going to have 1 or 2 gifts that are going to be really important in the future. Take that how it resonates, guys. I've just been getting that message for like 3 days now, 2 days. Yesterday was really strong, and I mulled over it for a while, so I don't know how it's going to resonate for other people. They're just telling me it's entwined somehow. So now let me tell y'all what's unseen. So you're getting these signals, right? And then something happens. You either see this person, or you overhear something, or something happens that, or maybe you suddenly decide to go somewhere you wouldn't ordinarily have gone, and you get a message, and it's meant to happen that way. Okay? And it may have something to do around money. Like maybe you go to a bank and cash your paycheck. Maybe you go, you take your money and you go somewhere, and something that's not known to you becomes known. Okay, guys, again, take that how it resonates. And then what happens is you have this breakthrough, I feel like, and we do have on your path of destiny. So this is kind of sort of in the middle, like a sub-message, because this is within your control. Then all of a sudden, you start understanding, okay? And you realize that this is a strength for you. And you may ask some people some questions they're saying, and some of your friends are going, what are you talking about? Because it's something that's not very common, they're saying. Okay, so you may go, I don't know, and you're defending yourself because you don't see it. You feel it, but you're not quite sure. Does that make sense? So this is in the unseen, guys, but it does eventually open up for you, and you start going, well, that's kind of weird. That's a weird gift. It's not something common, guys. And I feel like quite a few of you are going to have it happen to you that way. Because when I asked this, I said, okay, so for the collective, and the first thing that popped out was Manus. So this is a collective reading, and it is for some of you that aren't going to have a whole bunch of bells and whistles. It's going to be very subtle, they're saying. But they're going to say, listen, because it's very, very important for you. Okay? And then, guys, when I got Algas, the first thing I heard was, they're not listening, they're not seeing it. And they don't quite know how else other than physically hitting you over side the head. I'm sorry, guys. Now they're kind of showing me Bam Bam from Flintstones, if anyone remembers the Flintstones. They're like, we don't know what else to do to bring this to your attention, that it's just this one little gift that you have, that when you finally see it, you go, oh, okay. So then you go do research, and it brings it and you start stepping into your gifts on your path of destiny, and it opens up a whole shitload of doors for you, because then you have birth. You're like, oh, I finally get it. Now I'm meant to go forward. So I don't know how this is going to resonate for some of y'all. And look, then you have foundation. And then maybe you even find out, they're saying, someone in your family, 1 or 2 other people, or maybe a couple other people that you run into in a social group or something, y'all find out you have something similar, but you all perceive it in a different way. But it brings you a whole lot of joy. Okay? So I don't know how this is going to resonate to somebody, but gifts are coming in, guys. And maybe with this partnership room, I feel like they're telling me some kind of social group pulls together out of all of that, because we have Manus here. So I feel like maybe you go online and start researching it, and you find another group, or you find another person, or maybe you go on Facebook and you use that as a code word, and you start, or look up search word, and you start finding other people, and you start finding other people that have this same gift. And I don't know what it is, but you're going to know it. I'm not supposed to know it. I'm just the messenger, guys. But it's going to bring you a whole lot of birth and joy and moving forward, and you're going to be happy because you're going to start building a foundation on that. And whatever you do with it, they're saying slow-moving energy again. So, guys, it's something meant for the future, where this slow-moving energy I've been feeling, I haven't really seen no one else talk about it, but I've heard other people talking about other little things that are happening that they're trying to also put into proper perspective to see what does this mean for us going into the future? And of course, guys, this is the humanity room. So I think what they're telling me is that a lot of us are, as we go towards Aquarius, and as age of Aquarius, and as we go towards, humanity is upgrading, they're saying. So this is some kind of an upgrade that becomes bright and clear to you, that's unseen at this present time, that when you realize it and start finding more people, you're going to realize for these other people, it's also a brand new thing. So it's some kind of an upgrade to people in general, guys, they're saying. Wow, that's pretty huge, guys. They're saying we're upgrading. Hang on, let me get this message. We're upgrading. And it's in the not too distant, far future. And a whole bunch of people with specific gifts and maybe one or two smaller gifts that all work together as a whole. They're saying, work together as a whole. That is like people jump a whole timeline and become wiser. They're trying to tell me something, guys. I'm trying to pick up what it is. We're going to have to pull some tarot on this. But whatever it is, guys, it's some kind of, it's like they're telling me it's like, y'all are like a new breed of human. I think they're saying. My two little angels in my head, guys, one of them's shaking her head, or its head, really, really hard, and the other one's just grinning from ear to ear. They're saying, yes, we are accelerated growth, they're saying. So for some of you, going into, you're going to jump one or two timelines, they're saying, because something's going to happen where your gifts come in. Something in the not so near future. Some of you are going to see something and you're going to realize that's where your gifts are needed. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh. Some of you are going to jump several timelines and go from, they're showing me this younger girl, kind of giggly, then all of a sudden she jumps timelines because of something she discovers, and suddenly she's wise beyond her years. Like something opens up inside, in her soul, like something, some kind of pure energy from the universe and spirit guides, and yeah, they're saying yes, yes, yes. They're saying just like that. And guys, I don't even have a movie clip coming into my head. I'm just feeling like some of you are going to open up and all of a sudden you're not going to be able to put it into words, but you're going to energetically know what it means and what to do with it. And then you're going to do some kind of research, learning. You're going to have some kind of harvest for your effort of what you're trying to figure out, because these messages come in really bright. And this, whatever something here happens, this secret comes to light to you. And you just jump timelines. Or you find another group that y'all have just realized that you have ascended, they're saying. Right now, though, you're just not seeing it. But it is going to happen. Because you have success, then you have going through, to me, Thuries is now going through Ing and coming out on the other side on your path of destiny. And you've got the birth and the joy. And there's going to be more than one of you. So guys, this is something to do with a group that is going to realize they have gifts that other people, not that the other people don't have, but yours are sharper, more clear, more focused. Maybe some of you, they're saying, have starseed energy, but it's not really starseed energy. It's just mankind somehow ascending somehow, growing somehow, accelerated psychic growth, guys. Guys, this message is pretty damn big. Yeah, and yeah, two more energies just step forth to say, yes, that's true. So, guys, this is a group of you that in the end, sometime going into the near future, y'all find each other and you start some kind of a council of your own, they're saying. Because you And you have ascended masters by your side, they're saying. So guys, this is pretty big for some of you. And they're smiling at me going, yes, you're the messenger, but yes, you're part of this. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. But guys, so take this how it resonates. We're going to pull some I keep saying pull runes. We're going to pull some tarot on this and see. Guys, the whole right side of my head is kind of like buzzing on a really subtle. Let's just pull this up here, this storyline here. So guys, whatever group that you are that sees this message, whenever you see it, it's meant to be yours at that time. Ooh, hang on, guys. I always get kind of woozy after they send me something really new. And I'm seeing like these energies step forward and saying, yes, this message is really big for them. But they're saying it's just very subtle. But it is a group of y'all that find each other. Guys, I feel like these are very important right here. In Path of Destiny. In this birth. Guys, it feels like this is like a... So I'm going to show this to y'all. So this is Path of Destiny and birth. And guys, it feels like they're saying it's a whole bunch of people that suddenly start ascending and start jumping through some kind of time thingy. I don't know, guys. Take it how it resonates. I just know what I'm feeling and what they're showing me. And they're just saying that it's a special collective. It's a special collective. And y'all range in ages from 18, 19 to mid-30s, they're saying. Because there's some of y'all, some of the things you've been through are going to help some of the younger people in the group. They're showing me that thing again. Okay, guys, take that how it resonates. Let's pull some tarot on this and see what it tells us. Thank you, spiritual counselors, mine and other people's, for stepping forth and giving us these messages. We ask that you give us either confirmation for some people that this is for them, or any other special messages, or whatever messages you want to bring forth. Guys, my head's like kind of buzzing right now. And all I've had is 1 cup of coffee this morning. So this is meant to be a very special message for a special collective, guys. That's what they're saying. And they're also saying not all of you are going to see it right now. But when y'all do see it, you're going to know what it is. So they're saying only a few are going to see it right now. But going into the future, somebody else is going to come across it at a later date. And they're going to know this is them. Because they're going to have already gone through this. That's why they're showing me this. That's why they're showing me this. Because this is the group. Because that was the beginning, this is the end. So this is the group that's jumped timelines in the future. And it's part of... Guys, I just know what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling. They're just saying this is some part of humanity that jumps a couple of timelines. And by timelines, I mean you don't not just what you're going to do into your life, but you're jumping some type of ascended timeline, they're saying. Guys, I don't know. I'm just getting the messages. So let's, okay, they're saying cut them. Okay, on the bottom. So, Wheel of Fortune. And see, guys, look, they're saying there's the timeline. When I pulled this, they said there's the timeline. You're going from, and I know she's going the other way, but they're saying that this is where you jump the timeline. This also has something to do with this. I don't know. It's Wheel of Fortune, guys, but it's when things. It has something to do with this. And guys, they're not really giving me a rune for jumping the timeline, but they're saying when you start searching people and you find this group, that's when, guys, that's when you're going to jump the timeline. They're using this for the timeline. They're saying this is people going, okay, I have the Spear of Destiny in my hand. I know I am ascending, and you're jumping. They're saying this is the timeline, guys. And you see there's more of you. There's even other groups that come and join you at a later date. Guys, this is very much a futuristic reading, they're telling me. Because that's the doorway. Guys, take this how it resonates. I'm not going to sit here and pick it apart. I'm just going to give you what they're giving me. Empress, there's the rebirth. And they're also telling me that some of you, going into the future, when you have children, your children are already going to be ascended because you've ascended. Because you jumped through this loop of some sort that it'll be in your genes now. And when your children are born, they're going to be highly, like indigo children. They're going to be like, they're going to be born knowing things. Guys are saying this is huge. I mean, I'm wanting to say, well, I can't tell them this is in the future because things aren't set in stone. And they're saying no, but the energy is. The energy is ascending. So some of you in the future, as you go down your path of destiny, in the future, your children, see the blue and the purple guys, are going to be highly psychic, highly... I'm trying to pick up this other message they're trying to give me. Like stars in the sky, they're saying. I don't understand what that means. Guys, take that how it resonates. They're just saying some of you, when you jump these timelines, your ovum, your sperm's going to jump through the timeline too. And when it does, it's going to affect your unborn children in the future. And they're also saying some of you might... when you, as these groups get larger and people intermingle and meet and fall in love, their children are going to be special in the future. I don't know how else to put that, guys, because like I know myself, things aren't set in stone, but what they're telling me is that it's not set in stone. It's the energy and the timelines that you jump into and through that make your line mingled with these other lines, make them the more psychic people of the future that come to help those that need help. Take that how it resonates, guys. See, highly intuitive. Okay, this is the after fact, guys. This is after. You're not seeing this yet. This is part of the unseen. But going on your path of destiny, your children in the future, guys, your children, see how these they're standing on the edge. This is you right here and your future children being born with these special gifts. And you will have, okay, they are showing me a movie clip. Does anyone remember Steven Spielberg's movie with Dakota Fanning when she was, how do you say her last name? When she was a kid, she played as she was a starseed. And she was, and she could make people see things and stuff. Guys, they're saying that's what they're showing me. You're in the future, when you meet up with these other people, because you have ascended and jumped through timelines, everything in your DNA will have changed. And guys, this is really weird, but I'm understanding it. Take it how it resonates. But they're saying going into the future, that's where humanity's going to jump timelines and be more psychic, more in tune to what's going on between here and the spiritual realms. And you will be lighting a path in the darkness for those that come after you. And they're using the Emperor to say that this is going to be grounded and this is going to be worldwide. Because they're pointing out the world to me. Guys, this is really one of the weirdest messages I've ever gotten, but they're smiling at me in my mind's eye, and they're saying this is important for some of you that do not see it yet. Does that make sense? This is the timeline. Well, I've already explained it. And then this is you meeting other people in the future, and your children lighting the path for more of humanity. Guys, this is the most... And they're just saying, tell them to take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates, guys. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you this morning. Look, they said turn it over one more time. Guys, some of you are starting out on a whole new path of destiny. And they said that it's going to seem like starseeds, but what it is it's jumping timelines and bringing hope and health, they're saying, to humanity. Guys, that's what I have for the collective this morning. I feel like their energy is receding into the background. I'm going to have to go brown now because I'm feeling really kind of lightheaded. All right, guys, so this is what I have for the collective this morning. Guys, this is the most off-the-wall message I have ever received, but they're telling me this is correct. And it's not going to resonate the same way for everybody, they're saying, but they have your back. And they're saying for at least one or two of you that first see this message, you're going to know it's going to come together somehow for you. So guys, this is a message about jumping timelines for the future. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it as it stands. Their energy is receding into the back. I always feel, because like y'all's other energy comes in here, my energy always comes in here. And they have like totally stepped back now. So guys, take this how it resonates. This is going to resonate for someone. And guys, just to let y'all know, I am having trouble with my comment section. I have realized I have not gotten all of my comments. I'm going to go see a friend today who knows more about, maybe it's something I set up in the future when I had some people saying some really negative things about me in the beginning of my channel. So I am going to go find someone today. I have someone in mind to have them help me with my comment section, because I'm not getting all my comments. So take this reading how it resonates. But this message is very important, they're saying, for some people. And guys, like I said, just take it how it resonates, because it's meant for a whole group of you. It's not meant for just one or two. And you all are going to see it at different times. And when you do, it's going to resonate. And a bunch of y'all at some point in the future, I don't know if it's just the ones that see the reading or someone that tells it to someone else, but they're saying at some point in the future, some of y'all are going to get together and you're part of this slow-moving energy thing, but yet you're separate from it. So take it how it resonates, guys. But some of y'all are going to jump timelines. You don't see it yet, but it's going to happen for you. And I'm like incredibly lightheaded right now, guys. So I'm going to, guys, Lana Scott, Lighthouse, be a light in the darkness. God, guys, be a light in the darkness. Be a hero. Be somebody else's hero. Pay attention to what they're trying to tell you, because they're saying, well, they were saying that it's important, but they've already left. They're gone. So this is what I have this morning. Lana Scott Lighthouse. Last time that's one thing I don't like about myself, guys. I'm highly repetitive. I apologize. Love to all of you.